Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. And we're back here in Hazelbank. And I want to talk to you about a connection with a Scottish Covenanter and Hazelbank here. And you can see the two towers there. I'll explain what they were used for shortly. So, Noah McTeer was a Presbyterian Covenanter from Perthshire in Scotland who had fought in the Battle of BOTHWELL Bridge near Hamilton in Scotland in the year 1679. And there you can see a big throne, a couple of, a dragon on it. So, the Covenanters lost the battle to the government forces, and many of the Covenanters fled from Scotland to Ulster to avoid torture, imprisonment and death in what would become known as the Killing Times. So, as I say, many fled then to Ulster, including Noah McTeer, who is said to have sailed across the Channel in an open boat with his wife and his son to start a new life forming in Ballycarry in County Antrim. And of course this was during the reign of King Charles II. Thankfully the sea isn't as treacherous as it was yesterday with the storm, Kathleen. Kathleen was showing her full fury yesterday, but not today, thankfully. And the tide is out, as you can see. There's a big stone there, right out there, as you can see. So I'm going to take you down and show you these two towers. Now, in 1796, Hazelbank Farm was purchased by a descendant of Noah's called David McTeer. And David already owned a considerable property in Belfast, and he lived here at Hazelbank Farm until he died in 1840. Now, David's eldest son George rebuilt the house in 1851, and George's grand house unfortunately is no longer with us, as it was blown up during the Northern Irish Troubles during the 1970s. So George and his brother Thomas founded the Belfast and Glasgow Steam Company, and their first vessel was called the Fingale, which arrived in Belfast on the 14th of March 1826. So the Scottish brothers James and George Burns were appointed the Glasgow agents for the McTeers, and many decades later the Burns brothers would actually buy the company from the McTeers, which eventually became Burns and Lord Line, a brand new name that actually dominated the Ulster Scotland shipping routes until the 1970s. So this is the first tower that I want to show you. And so Thomas McTeer is buried at Kermoney Parish Church. So the round turrets here that you can see, that one in the distance, and also this one here, were actually used as lookout posts on the estate during World War II. And now it's the birds who use them as lookout posts. So quite amazing, isn't it? Obviously there was an entrance there at one time. So they must have been used in the boating industry, you would have thought. And the rain has started to come on. It's been a beautiful day up until now. You certainly couldn't have come down here yesterday. And then you can see the other one down at the far end. So there you go, folks. That's the history of Hazelbank and the McTeers, who would become famous for their shipping industry. So thanks for watching, and God bless.